Okay, are we ready for some more sumo news? Thursday, April the 18th, saw the sumo tour head to Tokyo's Adachi Ward, which is less than 10 kilometers from the Ryogoku Sumo Hall, where Takayasu and Ichinojo fought their first practice bout since Osaka. Hip pain victim Takayasu won 5 out of 9 against plucky Tochi Ozan, but was often seen on the defensive, holding back on those trademark thrusting attacks of his. His lower body looked a little suspect too. I still haven't trained enough, was the Ozeki's assessment. I've got to go back to step 1 and focus on the basics, and really work that lower body hard so as to strengthen it. Nobody rates an inconsistent performer. I'm aiming to build up a body immune to injury. Meanwhile, Ichinojo, coming into this tour off the back of a barnstorming runner-up performance in Osaka, has also been suffering from hip troubles of late, and showed signs of ring rustiness in going down 4-3 against Myogiryu. Sankei Sports noted his initial impact was hard enough, but Myogiryu repeatedly beat him for persistence in the longer bouts. "After my showing in Osaka, I want to go for the title," said the big Mongolian. "I'll be putting everything into doing what I can." He received plenty of ringside advice from senior compatriot Hakuho while he fought, the Yokozuna yet again unable to take part himself due to that arm injury. Seemingly preparing for his future role as a sumo coach, Hakuho said, "This tour, I'm conscious of the need to help develop the guys below me. What I can't do on the dohyo, I'll make up for with the advice I give." On Friday the 19th, the sumo tour moved on to the historic Saitama castle city of Gyoda, famous for making the tabi socks that grace the feet of sumo referees. There, Saitama boy Endo enlivened the masses by returning to the practice bout sessions. He went up against Takarafuji and Ryuden first, posting a score of 4-3, before being called out by fellow comeback kid Takayasu for an education in respect for seniors. 4 matches, 4 defeats. "I got to ringside today and just felt like getting back in," Endo said afterwards. "I'll keep listening to what my body's telling me and train accordingly." Also on that day, Saitama Sakai graduate Takakeisho announced that his Ozeki promotion party will take place on Sunday 16th of June at a venue I have introduced to you so many times on this channel, the Hiten Ballroom of the Grand Prince Hotel, Shin Takanawa. Between 1,000 and 1,500 people are expected to attend, with each guest donating 30,000 yen and upwards for the privilege. First, he has the small matter of the May tournament to contend with, and in the knowledge that none of the 3 Ozeki promoted before him managed more than 9 wins on their debut at the rank. "In May, I want to post a good score for the promotion party guests," he said. "Sometimes in fierce combat you don't always get your own way. But I'll be doing my best for sure. I don't want to post an unbefitting score, and I'll be bracing myself for action." It will be interesting to see if the long line of tiring promotion parties will have an effect on him. He did, however, seem raring to go in Kashiwa, yes, hometown of Takanosho, Daishoho, and the Tebakari family, on Saturday, relishing the chance to take on the likes of Takayasu and Tochinoshin in winner-stays-on practice. The scores: Takakeisho, 5 wins, 8 losses. Takayasu, 7 wins, 6 losses, and the winner, Tochinoshin, with 7 wins and 5 losses. Takakeisho deployed some thunderous thrusts early on, which were too hot for the others to handle, but tired as the minutes ticked away, and was panting heavily by the end. However, he insists that this is perfectly normal given his lack of practice bouts thus far. "It was a good workout," he commented. "I felt that my initial impact is really telling on my opponents." Takayasu's balance again looks suspect, prompting him to lament his display and vow to take steps to put on a higher quality showing in training. Tochinoshin, despite winning the day, was seen losing to Takakeisho in much the same fashion as he did on day 15 in Osaka. I've got to keep practicing against these guys I find awkward to deal with and learn how to develop my favored stance against them, he said. Meanwhile, on the same dohyo, Goieido and Kakuryu fought their first practice bouts of the tour and were described as being in good condition. Kakuryu brought his human punchbag Shodai with him and duly defeated him 7 times out of 7. Goieido also gave Shodai a beating and then pummeled Nishikigi for good measure, finishing with 11 wins from 11. Kakuryu says he's focusing on his Tachiai. Goieido claims to be focusing on the May tournament title. And just as an aside, you know how much I like to hang out in Kashiwa, especially when the wrestlers are around. I was able to hunt a couple down last Friday night. If what was said between us proves of any relevance in the upcoming tournament, I'll be sure to let you know.